2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat facing the Indiana Pacers. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Chalmers with it. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Chalmers, Haslem out there with Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's James in at the three.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Outside, George from downtown. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
And that will serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
Here's James. Wade outside. Fires the three. Hibbert pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And hustle paid off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Indiana ball. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. George double team. West dishes to Hibbert. Stolen by Bosh. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Bosh.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
Passes it to Turner. Watson surveying the D. Right wing. Here's Hibbert. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Here's Miami now. Down low. Feeds it to Haslem. Kicks it out to James. Over Hibbert. Nice shot by James.
LeBron James. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's George. The layup off target. Outside, James. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wade passes to Bosh. Rocket 6. And it's Miami with another.
Bosh. And just a very solid jumper for a guy his size. Bosh has worked so hard on his mechanics.
Watson's shot is off. The Heat leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Jim Battier is checked in for Miami.
Indiana dancers.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Watson into the lane. And good that time.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Now Chalmers. to the paint. Here's Bosch. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Bosch has got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's West. He has yet to score.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Wade. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Stolen by Chalmers.
Yeah, the defender all over.
C.J. Watson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to look at the
Shooting
scoring
for Miami.
approach in terms of
Mario
where
Chalmers.
the points are coming from.
At the line for
Heat.
2.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Some changes for Indiana. Miami's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Luis Scola in for David West. And so Chalmers nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
George with no one around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 7 points in the game. Now here's James. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pacers trail by 10. Tries it from 9. They get it back. Heat out offense. Inside. Shoots. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here is George. He's got 7. Watson for 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. A 12-point game. LeBron against Turner. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Miami leading by 12. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Watson. Outside, George. Scola trying to break free. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Offensive rebound. Wade outside. That will count. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Pacers.
It's the Heat leading by
Miami
14.
23.
And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Anthony. Chalmers out there with Allen. Then there's Chris Anderson, and it's Miller in at the small forward position.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Foul.
And this coaching staff encourages George to stay aggressive because this is how he'll draw fouls.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And both free throws good for Paul George. The Heat leading by 15. Chalmers with it to the middle. Here's Anthony, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. George passes to Scola. Now here's Watson. Not a lot of room. It's good on the putback. Hibbert's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Drives to the hoop. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
No good from West. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Anderson against George. And it's George finishing it off.
Putting some energy behind his drive. It's a nice move by Paul George.
Here is Chalmers. He's got 8. Throws it up high, and Anderson slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
George against Allen. Scola dishes to Hibbert. George looking around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. George has got 13.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Chalmers passes to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Looking to make plays for
Indiana
others.
calls timeout.
We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Haslam, he's checked in for Chris Anderson.
Give him a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
Pacers trail by 15. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. George up top. Allen defending. Hibbert the pass to Watson. Offensive rebound. Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
To the inside, Haslam, and he comes up with the deuce.
Jonas Haslam.
And the Heat lead by 18.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Watson. Outside for George. This one for 3. Rebounded by Chalmers.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling.
2 minutes remaining
Maybe
in the first
time for a
half. 2
different
minutes.
approach.
From deep, George. No good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Chalmers finds Allen, and that comes
Ray
off
Allen.
the assist by Mario
Assist
Chalmers.
Mario
Allen's
Chalmers.
got his second basket of the night.
And, well, you see the burst, and once Allen gains a step on you, you're toast.
Now, here's Watson, defended by Chalmers. The offensive rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Watson kicks to Hibbert. Another shot. He takes it up and brings it in. Hibbert's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Indiana's out there now for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Scola. And it's Turner in for C.J. Watson.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots.
And that one misses.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Good on the second free throw. And 1:01 left in the first half. The pass to Hibbert. And here's Mahinmi. Still yet to score. Pass to West. Over LeBron. West misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is George. He's got 13, and it goes out of bounds. That one off
Goes to
Turner.
Miami.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. Wade against Turner. And Hibbert with the block. Here's George. And George with the stop.
Fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. James looking around. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. We need to sharpen up. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George really making a difference here.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
We've got West. Paul George is out there with Watson. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Hibbert in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
James gets the bucket.
LeBron James.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
George double-teamed. Pass to Hibbert. He kicks it to Watson. On the wing, Turner. Hibbert dishes to Watson. And the three ball is good. Watson's got 5 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
From 20 feet out. Bank shot, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Hibbert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Roy Hibbert. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. James against Turner. And then Bosh with the jam.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
The Pacers making a change here. Scola's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Anderson, he's checked in for Udonis Haslem. George finds West. LeBron against Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Anderson. That one misses. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Turner. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Wade. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got assist number 8 now on the night. George with the bucket. George has got 17 now.
Yeah, that's important for George this season. He's got to show he can be an inside presence, not just a perimeter threat.
LeBron with it. Scola covering, and the basket is good.
LeBron James.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Outside, George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 19 points.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Chalmers passes the Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And the speed of George on the drive, amazing at attacking the rim.
And the Heat call time here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods of the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Here's George after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Pass to Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's George. 21 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's James. It drops. That's his 9th field goal in the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Watson. He's got 5. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
George gets off the floor fast to throw that one down. What an athlete.
Well, Heat leading by 22. James right side. Shoots over Turner, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Watson the pass to Scola. Kicks it to George. Mahinmi dishes to Turner. And it's Miami with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
And that one, good.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
George finds Scola. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mahinmi against Bosch. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jones is out there with Allen. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward.
And what a finish by Anderson, rising to get the lob pass and finish that one with some authority.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time.
Ray Allen.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Miller, the pass to Anthony. Allen surveying the D. From outside the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
3 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Smith finds Miller. Here's Mahinmi. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And there's the pass to Hibbert. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
The ball goes to Miami.
Udonis Haslem is checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Allen.
Mario Chalmers.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chalmers.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Chalmers against Miller. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Johnson. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Hibbert, and it's good off the glass. Hibbert's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Chalmers finds Anthony. Inside. Here's Haslam, and it's Miami with another.
And Haslam continues to get it done from the mid-range. A superb role player and a terrific leader.
Pass to Smith. Back to Miller. He's looking for Mahinmi and finds him. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Chalmers against Miller. To the middle. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync
2 minutes
with each
remaining
other.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes to Johnson. Now Mahinmi. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Haslam. And it's the Heat on the break. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Haslam. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the pass to Miller. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Miller. Back to Johnson. Count the basket.
It doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
And we see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players
Udonis
one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Chalmers against Miller. Here's Mahinmi. Offensive rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Chalmers' shot is no good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the man.